Hi, my name is Dan Gage, and this is my first YouTube harmonica technique video. A lot of folks out there putting harmonica videos up, and I've had a couple of ideas in mind, so hopefully this will help some folks. If not, it'll be entertaining. If not, I'm sorry to waste your time. This is a special 20 in B flat, completely stock, and this exercise, I've been thinking a lot about techniques and building techniques, and you hear a lot of advice on exercises, and you don't always get good examples. So here's what I call, I'm going to try to do a technique building exercise. I'm going to start with the same basic lick, simple 12-bar boogie progression, and add techniques one after another, so you can hear the same music, but you see how much you can add to it with your technique. So we're going to start off with pucker embouchure, only control, no attack, only control from really the breath. So let's see if we can do this. Now, if you're a beginner, that's a good place to start. But the point here is to show what we can add. So that was really as little as I could do. So the next thing we're going to do is try to attack the notes by making the T sound in the harmonica and add a little bit more punctuation to the notes. So we're not going to change the pace. We're not going to change the rhythm at all, or I'm going to try my best not to. And we're just going to add a little attack to it. So. Okay, so we got a little more there. We're moving on. Let's move along quickly. This is getting boring for me and hopefully not for you. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add bends in. We're going to sort of do a little bit of attack with bends. So every now and then I'll bend a note, and you should all be very careful to make sure you practice your bends and practice your clear single notes. Those are the most fundamental parts of playing harmonica. So. Okay, so we're adding, hopefully it's starting to sound a little bit more fun. The next thing we can do is add tongue blocking to the equation. For those of you that only pucker, only tongue block, my next video is going to be on tongue blocking versus pucker. But just for an example, it doesn't sound much different without attack. And that's really the point I want to get across. If I tongue block and do the same thing as the first exercise, it's not going to sound much different. Or with bends. The real key here is what kind of attack. So before we had a ta-ta-ta with the pucker, and now we can do what they call tongue slaps. So you start off, you folks know this, without your tongue on the harmonica, then you slap it on and you get a more percussive sound. Okay, so every note, the tongue slapping, it's off, then it's on to the one note. And it gives you great percussion to your notes. So if we do that plus bending, so we've got all those. The next thing we want to look at is how you get into the note. So there's some talk online a little recently about this, sliding into a note. So we're going to try to put I'm going to do this all tongue blocked and put some of the techniques together. and not playing just the notes straight, but moving around and working within the notes. So this is another step of growth. Ah, okay. And if we add it all together,